Wuthering Waves devs are shameless and literally diabolical. But that is not enough, and there is more to it than that. Cause you know being shameless isn't a bad thing. Cause you know there are certain things in this world that you gotta do to achieve that level of fame and glory. The level of success that your competitors think you could not achieve. And to top it all off, when we are so close to the 2nd anniversary, things are bound to get a bit chaotic. You see, I am not here to talk about, oh, the devs are greedy, or those guys are stupid, they don't give us more rewards, or that the anniversary is shit and all.
Nope.
Because that is the work of gacha degenerates. You see, there are a lot of stupid clown creators on the internet that spread a lot of bullshit to make people expect more from the game. But that is not the issue that we are going to talk about today. Well, I will cover a bit about it in the end, cause I too come under this category of gacha degenerate, so make sure to stick around and hit that subscribe button if you think I'm making good jokes today. So moving on to the point at hand, you see there are some really interesting details that Wuwa devs have been providing us from the mini events from the last year. And I have been noticing it all but couldn't find the right moment to make this video until now. So let's start with some of the events that Wuwa devs have copied so shamelessly that a person with only a few brain cells can recognize it. Also, they cooked them so hard that casual player would easily miss that if they didn't put much thought into it. First up, let me start with the current event that we got in 3.2, as it wasn't that good or much enjoyable to play, but I really enjoyed how shamelessly the Wuwa devs copied here. So with the start of the event, Whispers Between Stars, which was a prerequisite to initiate the event, Soar to the Beat, which was added this patch, we all got to visit a very specific place. I don't particularly know what this place is called, but this place packs some real heat in here. You know, I see some really interesting references seamlessly presented to us by Kuro Games. Maybe you all know what this looks like, so go on, I'll give you a few seconds to think. Okay, so let's wait for 5 seconds. Alright, time's up. If you still don't know what this place looks like, you may have never heard about a game called Zenless Zone Zero. Cause you know, the TVs and the aesthetics and everything in this place seems ZZZ to me. Like, you know, I'm a day one player of both Wuthering Waves and Zenless, but I stopped playing Zenless because I don't like games in which we can't jump. And honestly, I don't like too much of Hoyo games for some reason. Like I played HSR on its release too, but left it on the same day I started playing that shit. Cause you know I don't like a turn-based shitty combat style, it's just something that I don't like. So the annoying TVs in Zenless made me remember the game until this point. Also, I couldn't forget the peak Gooner bait and the Burness's brain rot of a trailer that the game has given. Well, I never continued playing that game, but I could say that bringing that game reference into Wuthering Waves is something I didn't expect from Kuro Games devs. Look, it's not copying or stealing, it's just a really good reference they put in the game that I really like. I am still going to find some people who don't think this is true, so I will now pull the final card up my sleeve, which is this song from the mini event. Just hear it out and tell me, is it similar to the other one or not? Now don't say it in the comments that both of these are not similar, cause they are. Okay, not so much, but still it is what it is, believe it or not. Also, some of the other mini games in this patch were good, like the Chibi event and the puzzle events are good too, but the rhythm game was something that was freaking annoying to me. Like, that is something I didn't enjoy at all this time for some reason. Feel free to agree or disagree with me, but that is how I felt about it. And next up, let's talk about the events from version 3.1. Cause bro, did Kuro devs cook hard on those events too? So like, I don't know if you remember it, but there was this certain ad that kept popping up on YouTube and a lot of other places over the internet. This was about gathering soldiers and enhancing your team buffs and weapons, and I was sick of those ads cause the real game when you download them had entirely different shit to them, like, it was totally fake shit a lot of times. So I guess someone at Kuro devs had the idea to make something like that with the existing game assets, so they made that peak of an event. Like, it was a really good event and I enjoyed that a lot too. And next up, some of the really crazy events that were in the game, but let me take the direction of this video a bit out of context. Cause you know it's been a long time since I've been playing Genshin, and since the release of Wuwa, that game is becoming boring day by day. I still play it sometimes, but not as much as Wuwa and other ones. So I'd like to point out that I found one of the current events in Genshin really great, this eagle one. It was added in like the last patch. I don't know when it was, let me look at the date of it. So like, yeah, it was pretty recent too, and I found that event was something enjoyable to me. And also, Hoyo also had this in their game that they added to Genshin, and what it is is that we get to see all the characters in random encounters. Well, this is a really good thing, and it keeps the game a lot more engaging actually. But Genshin has too many characters at this point, and this game doesn't have that touch of gathering wives in it, so I don't do this event at all. But this is something I would like Wuwa to add in their game. As you know, it gets so long till we see some characters. Like they come and they have been never heard of again. Like tell me, when was the last time that we got to see Danjin talk to Rover? Well, I don't remember it, and did she ever had her story quest? I don't remember that shit because it never happened, and we also didn't see much of the 1.x and 2.x units talk. Like, meeting Cardathia and Kentriala randomly for small quests every now and then would be really great. Yeah, I know we can go and fight with Augusta, but I don't know if it's like a one-time thing or not. I saw it somewhere on Instagram Reels that you can challenge her for a duel, but it's only a one-time thing only. I don't know. Well, it would be really great if Wuwa added PvP too, cause I have been writing that shit from day one in their surveys, but it's only NPCs that we get to fight. And they just added Augusta to make me think like that's all, but this is not how it should be. I need Kuro devs to add that shit so I can play PvP. Like, Genshin gave that shit before Wuwa in Miliastra? Well, I have never played that slop, but still it would be a good experience cause the Wuwa battle system is really good. Well, if they don't add it, we still have the Where Winds Meet PvP mode, which is absolutely the one shit that makes me keep delaying posting videos every day, so I just left it after I reached Mythic. Well, Neverness to Everness has also added character battles, same as Augusta's fight, so I guess we can expect a few things like that added to that game. Well, I guess that is all for the issue, and let's move on to the next main event that Wuwa devs added. So the event called Title Defense Simulation was absolutely peak too, like I really enjoyed every second of its gameplay. But this event does take a lot of time. Well, Genshin had added something similar to in the past, so I would say Wuwa wasn't the first one to make something like this. But still, Wuwa's execution in this event was way better. Also, I like the fact that a lot of flagship events are permanent in Wuwa, so that's a huge W for new players and devs too. It's just that there are still some of the events that I'm missing, like the Chibi Cube event from the first anniversary, and bro, let me tell you, that shit was absolutely peak. But I got bored at the last stage so much that I haven't finished that last stage 21 until now. Well, I will finish that if this video gets like 1,000 likes maybe. And also let me see what else I am missing. So like the boat event where Rover and Phoebe go for the fishing, bro, that shit was also something else. Well, those Quest in Rena Sita arc were peak too, but it's also fair to mention that all the other permanent events that I didn't talk about until now were great too. I just don't want to rank all those now because it would take way too long to finish. Well, at this point, I expect nothing but peak coming from Kuro Games at this point. So do let me know what you guys think about the mini events and anniversary. Well, I don't know why people expect games to be so much generous at an anniversary. Like, yeah, it's good to celebrate, and Kuro did provide at least a few free rewards. Like, why get angry about it? Cause I don't know why players get angry for not getting enough, cause there's no such thing as enough in this world. And you can't expect Wuwa to give 100 free pulls like Reverse 1999, cause Wuwa is doing good and they need to keep doing well in the long run. So it's only right to keep things like this cause you know game companies are doing nothing but business here. And you are an asshole if you think someone will give you everything for free when they are already giving out so much and being generous. It's just like people want more from someone who is giving more but don't want to keep at it cause it may cause them harm and some loss in their business. I think you all understand all these points that I made in this video, how I like the game. And so do let me know if you guys liked and enjoyed the game until this point too. And if you have come this far, do make sure to hit that subscribe button as I want to keep sharing a lot of my thoughts, and I have some top secret info that I want to share with you guys too, and I can't wait to bring out those videos. So again, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Goal is 1K likes and subs, and also make sure to join my small and humble abode in Discord too. Link is in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.
好きように